This is a camera from the 1900s. This is a DSLR of today. But wait a minute. We are all always carrying a camera in the form of a smartphone. We are basically obsessed with cameras and what they offer, and consume all kinds of media from photos on Instagram to memes on Reddit to videos on YouTube. It may seem crazy to us that photography was only reserved for the elite in the past, and it would take hours to take a single picture and even weeks to develop it. Can anyone take a guess what is the maximum shutter speed of a Sony A9? It's 0.00003125 of a second. It's shocking how good a consumer grade camera has become, right? Cameras and camera phones have become a thing nearly everyone has as they are portable and affordable now. Additionally, they are easy to use with every camera coming with an automatic setting. Furthermore, the photos we capture are available for sharing instantly and don't have a lengthy and complex manufacturing process anymore. Due to this, the market has been flooded by pointless photographs and people who call themselves a pro without proper skill, dedication, or experience to back them up. This has led to many people claiming that photography is dead due to the widespread availability of cameras. Due to the rise of camera phones and the ever increasing popularity of visual based social media like Instagram and YouTube, the importance of a photograph has severely diminished, with people taking pictures and videos of anything and everything just to be looked at for a fraction of a second. Furthermore, people claim the art form to be a shell of what it was, as in the past it was used to document great events like wars or to be viewed in museums and galleries around the world. Photographers at times of Great Russian Depression and World War II have chosen to stay behind the lens over saving someone's life because of the sheer importance the photographs carried, as it would outlive the event itself. Photographs were used to invoke emotions in people's minds, and an art form used to provoke reactions and induce deep thoughts and discussions. From American troops rushing Normandy Beach on D Day to the first step of Neil Armstrong on the moon, everything was documented by a camera. Additionally, people didn't have editing software, so they had to make do with what was in front of them. These editing programs have made it harder and harder to differentiate real from fake, with experts doing a shockingly convincing job fabricating fake photographs. Furthermore, due to the overcrowding of the photography industry, it is safe to say that it has marked the death of photography as a profession for most people, because professional photographers these days have to write books, conduct teaching classes, or even do part time jobs, as just pursuing photography no longer pays the bills. This is because people are no longer willing to pay more to have their events photographed by an experienced professional when they can get anyone with a DSLR for a fraction of the cost. Many newspapers around the world have stopped hiring photojournalists, as most photos are submitted by random people at the incident, as any modern day smartphone can capture good enough photos for their users. But is photography dead? Well, for starters, who decides that an art form is dead? Photography, like any other art form, is susceptible to change, but just because it has deviated a lot and diversified from what it was initially invented to do, doesn't mean photography is dead. It is true that due to camera phones and entry level point and shoot cameras and DSLRs, everyone and their uncle is a quote unquote photographer these days and call themselves pro photographers too soon. However, camera phones have exposed everyone to the beautiful world of photography, and it gives rise to new and creative styles of photography. Writers like Sontag and Roland argued that photography has been reduced to nothing more than a hobby. However, many others, and me included, have felt that they looked at the situation with a lack of technological perspective on recent developments, because this was before the rise of camera phones and social media applications like Facebook. Editing programs like Photoshop and Lightroom have made it possible to stitch photos together and many other tricks to capture photos that simply wouldn't be possible in the past. The pressure to be good is higher than ever because of the sheer number of people involved in it now, giving photographers no other options but to grind day in and day out to get that perfect photo that no one else has captured before. The abundance of tutorials online has helped me personally to find out all the little gimmicks in photography from angles to editing. Photos can be spread easily through social media, allowing for skilled photographers to be recognized worldwide and those personalities inspiring other people to dive into this art form. Therefore, I feel that photography is as alive as it's ever been, as like all other art forms, the duty of photography is to keep on pushing the boundaries and keep growing. Photography will remain alive as long as people in the world practice it.